Rob Urban, Mark here with you. Before we get our Deuce dog of the week, you know who the real dog is, Coach? Right over there. The real dog
Hall of Fame dog
is the College Football Hall of Famer, Mark Ingram II. Congratulations, my man.
Thank you, brothers. I appreciate it, man.
Hey, how did you find out?
So I get home from working out and I'm like just sitting here chilling, and like I never opened packages or something, but my wife she must have got there. She got home. She was home before me or whatever, and so there's like an overnight package getting delivered to the door, and she gets it and she's like, "This must be important." So she opens my package and she like sees like what's in it, and she's like, "Oh." So she's like taping it up, like and like she's taping it up. And I get home and I'm eating and I just finished my workout. She gave me a plate of food or whatever. And she's like, "Yo, open this." I'm like, "What is this?" She's like, "I don't know, something overnight." You know what I mean? So I get it and I open it and I look and I just see like the football. I'm like, then I see the letter. I'm like, "Hey, Chelsea, come look at this." And she's over there recording me like this.
That a girl, Chelsea.
I said, "How you know about this?" I said, "You knew about this?"
I'll tell you, of all my former players, all my former coaches, Mark, you become family. Like, we couldn't be more. I know the Meyer family. They all texted you, right? They all called you.
Miss Shelley called me.
You
FaceTime. Nikki
since you
hit
joined
me
Big
up.
Noon and this, you're family, bro.
Man,
we are so excited for you. And
I love them.
Name another guy more deserved than that, Rob.
I appreciate
Mark
it.
Ingram. What you done for college football? Are you kidding me?
I appreciate
No
it,
brainer.
Coach.
No brainer. Should have been last year. We'll get to that one in a second. Should have been going in with you. Should have been a double party. We also want to extend some congratulations to others who are going into the College Football Hall of Fame
Coach
with
Peterson.
Mark next year. Yeah, our Coach
Fox
Peterson.
family.
Hey, by the way, Coach Patterson, Gary Patterson,
great
who might
coach.
be getting back into the game. What a job he did at TCU. And Ndamukong Suh, Marvin Harrison, one of the great wideouts. Aaron Donald.
What a great class for me to go in with, man. I had some teammates that I played with. I played with Olin Kreutz, who's going in there. I was a rookie. He was in like year 14. I played with James Laurinaitis, Ohio State Buckeye legend. Eric Weddle, very familiar with him, played against him.
I recruited him, yeah.
Yep. Garrison Hurst, a legendary running back. Like, what a great class to be able to go in with. I'm so honored. I'm so thankful. It means the world to me. I'm just a young brother from Flint, Michigan, with hopes and dreams of being the best footballer that I could be. And, man, check your boy out, Stone.
There she is. Looks
your
good.
boy out,
Hey,
Stone.
You know what's really neat about the class, Mark, too, is so in Vegas, you don't really get to know the class you're going in with. But when they rerun it in January at the Peach Bowl, it's just you guys. And so actually in the Hall of Fame, you're going to see the class of 2026. You're forever. That's going to be your class. And we talked about it. Everybody got up to speak, and it got real emotional, more emotional in Atlanta than it was in Vegas. Vegas is just a big crowd.
Yeah.
But it's really tight. You really get to know. I think Vegas is more for your family than the Peach Bowl and the Hall of Fame actual is more for the class of 2026.
But let me
that
read
class
this to
you
you.
got? Wow.
Yeah. This messed me up, Stone. This messed me up. Let me read this to you. So they send you a letter, right? It says, "You are joining an elite group. Of the 5.78 million who have played and coached the game, just over 1,300 individuals are in the history of our sport have earned entrance into the College Football Hall of Fame. In other words, less than 1% of players, coaches all time have been worthy of this distinction. And now you are one of them."
Nice.
Hey.
Does it have like that Gaelic script type handwriting? Oh, there it is. Nice. So, what's funny is the three of us were together in Norman, Oklahoma a couple weeks ago for that first college football playoff game, and we hung out with the Hall of Famer, Coach Stoops. Coach Stoops knew.
He did. He knew at the live show, and he was just kicking all in my face, didn't want to give me no type of inkling, no type of hint. But no, I appreciate Coach Stoops because that was a great way to find out, opening up the letter.
Yeah.
And, they was like, we're going to announce it at 2:00. And that was just a blessed day, man. I'm just so honored and thankful, man. I'm fortunate to be around some great people. Coach Signetti said that, it was all about the people he was around. It was all about the people I was around. I had great coaches. I had great teammates. I had great trainers. I had great academic advisors. I had so many people around me, family, friends, and support that it's for all of us. It's for everyone, man, and I couldn't have did it without everyone that helped me, and I'm just so thankful, and God is extremely good. It's another thing to go ahead and add to the list, man, because God blessed me with this talent and this ability. It's up to me to give it back to him, so I'm just so thankful and appreciative that God blessed me with this platform.
It's an awesome honor. We're so proud of both of you guys. But there is room for critique here, and I've got a couple beefs with the College Football Hall of Fame. Number one, and I think all Hall of Fames are all great places that are honoring people, need to show a little flexibility. Like Coach last year and Mark this year, I was sick. I was sick that we, your Big Noon family, couldn't announce it and pop it on you and bring it up. I think putting it on a bigger platform would have served the College Football Hall of Fame to a higher calling. And I would have loved that. And some of that is certainly selfish as well, because I would have loved to have jumped in you and given you a big hug and then thrown you in a pool in Provo. Number two is, listen, and this happens at all Hall of Fames. There's some great guys that didn't get in for now. Last year, we were like, why is Mark not going in? Right. All right. So he's going to be a year 2 guy. This year, you look at, and I know he's a Barner.
No,
Cam
but
Newton,
he's real.
Listen, what Cam Newton did, he should be there with you, and he's not. And the voting is a little bit nebulous out there. You're not really sure what it is you're looking for, and it's not like you have to say, hey, you got to run for this many yards and catch this many passes and do this many wins to get in. But it is odd. Like, it does feel like Cam should be there with you.
Yeah, last year, I was very kind of hurt that I wasn't going in with Coach Meyer and Coach Saban. Obviously Coach Saban was my coach who recruited me, and obviously Coach Meyer, someone who I've gotten extremely close with, is my family. His family is my family. And then now, so I was wondering why I didn't go first ballot. So I don't know what it takes to be a first ballot College Football Hall of Famer, being the first in the Heisman in Alabama history, nearly 2,000 scrimmage yards, undefeated, 20 touchdowns, national championship. Now you have Cam Newton who comes on the ballot, and I don't care Auburn or not, this dude had probably the most dominant season from a player that we've seen in college football. We have Joe Burrow, you have Reggie Bush, you have Tebow, but Cam Newton, nearly 3,000 pass yards, almost 1,500 rush yards, 30 passing touchdowns, 20 rushing touchdowns, totaling 50 touchdowns, like perfect 14-0 season, BCS national champion,
What
Heisman
else I got to
Trophy
do?
winner.
What else I got to do?
If that's not first ballot, I mean, other than Coach Meyer, Coach Saban, I know they are the most legendary coaches in college football history, so they went first ballot. But as a player, I'm not sure what it takes for you to be College Football Hall of Famer first ballot. And I'm kind of just appalled by Cam Newton not being on. I was appalled by myself, humbly not being there.
Yeah,
but definitely Cam Newton not being first ballot. I'm going to have to look back and see who has been first ballot players.
Cam will be there. Cam will be there, but just
oh
not
yeah,
this
he'll be there.
time.
He'll be there next year.
He'll be there.
I'm not sure what it is, but he'll be there next year. RG3 was on the ballot. I think he was the first in Baylor history. He had a crazy season, so he'll be there too. But we're just not sure what it takes to be a first ballot College Football Hall of Famer at this moment.
Regardless, we have 2 College Football Hall of Famers on the triple option presented by Wendy's.
Where can you get that at?
I don't know. Look around. Have at it, or just hang out with us all the time. All right, here it is. Coach, open up your senses. Get ready for sensory overload. It is time for the final deuce.
The finale?
Of the week.
The final deuce dog of the week, man. You know who we got to go with. We got to go with your boy, Fernando, my Heisman brother, Mendoza. And why? The statistics, they're not sexy, but he did exactly what was needed to be done. He got cheap shot in the chin when he wasn't looking. He got hit, blind side shots. He was getting smacked, and he was just getting up, and he was just making throws on 4th and 6 to Charlie Becker. He's making throws on 3rd and long to Surratt. He was making throws to Omar Cooper Jr. He was running the Mike linebacker over. Boom. On 4th and 5 for a 12-yard touchdown run to go up by 2 possessions. The Heisman brother, the man who led Indiana to a perfect 16-0 season. It's not just about the national championship game. It's about what he did all season long. And it's Fernando, Heisman brother, Mendoza. Heisman Mendoza for the deuce dog of the week, because he did that. and he really is that.
Can you even imagine that there was like a Heisman debate? I know the season, that some of the other great players in college football have, but like looking back now, you're like, of course it was Mendoza to win the Heisman.
Fact.
No,
It's
I don't
easy.
know. I don't see that, Rob. I
Really?
see him mid-season as no. He, in 7 games, he threw 5 picks at one point. He was averaging under 2 yards per game, throwing the ball. Looked quite average in a few games. And then everybody's remembering these last 5 games. These last 5 games bought him a Heisman, probably a $30 million contract in the NFL.
Number one
When Todd
pick.
McShay, myself, said he should go back to college. So I just think it was a little bit of a Joe Burrow type. I mean, last year he's a good player. But I just think his maturity, and I'm the biggest fan of that guy, but to say that he was in 25, the Heisman front runner and he should have won it, no way.